Alright, hello GTS, it's me Meteor, and here we have a battle against Eeveegirl22. This is a UU match, and of course she steals stuff with Hail right off the bat. Either way, SN and Chandelure, because I saw she had somewhat of a Hail team. But either way, let's see what happens. She's going to send in Hot Dog, probably thinking I was going to go for Fire Blast. No such luck for her. Instead, I go for Shadow Ball and take out Hot Dog pretty well. I mean, that did a lot of damage surprisingly enough, so hey, why not? Now she's going to send in Let It Rip, her Beyblades here, and intimidate me. Now, I'm not really what she was planning here, but I was planning to switch out after Hot Dog switched out. So we double switch, I trace the Intimidate, and now I'm going to intimidate the Beyblades here. So very nice. Wait, I just called Hitmontop Beyblades. That's usually not good. Either way, point is I intimidated it, and I'm trained full in defense and HP, I believe. Yes, full in defense and HP. So now I'm going to send in my Lights Out here, expecting a switch, and of course she switches in to Frostlass. I really got bad matchup there, so I switch out. This is like switching back and forth, back and forth. Now I switch into Phenomenal here to trace that Swift Swim. So if you try to go in for Rain Dance, well, you still outspeed me because, well, I'm a Porygon too. What can you really expect there? Either way, point is, I was thinking about going for Thunderbolt. I really was expecting to switch into Frostlass, but no, I went for Tri Attack, went for the safe move, and failed. What can you do? So now I send in Chandelure here, expecting a Blizzard, and I get frozen. So I'm like, yeah, that kind of stinks for me. So I get to set up spikes, frozen, just keep setting up the spikes, it's fine. I mean, it's not like I have anything better to do. You somehow froze fire, fire's, frozen midair somehow. It's kind of really neat how it does that, by the way. Very, very interesting, must I add. So now I thought I'll go for the Fire Blast and miss. Alright, that's fine. I can still win. So now she's in a Hot Dog here, and I went for Fire Blast instead of the Flash Fire. Now, I figured she's going to switch, because I don't think she's going to leave it in another turn. So I decided to stay in and go for Fire Blast again, expecting to switch into a Abomasnow. Perfect! Miss Fire Blast again. Well, fantastic. This is going great for me. So far, I've gotten frozen and missed two very crucial Fire Blasts. Man, this is going great so far. Man, I can't wait to see how the rest of this battle plays out. So now she's going to send in Kingdra again, which I have no counter for, or I don't want to take anything to take a Surf. I'm not sure what this Kingdra is going to do. Either way, I stayed in just for fodder to see what would happen. And now I'm going to send in my Fly Swatter here, which I know could outspeed it because I am base 100 speed versus base 95 speed of Kingdra. Either way, outrage to the face, you're going down, you just got swatted big time. So I get buffeted by the Hail, of course. That's the way it works with a Hail team. I mean, you can't really expect any other different result. I didn't want anything else to take a Blizzard. Look at my rest of my team. I really don't have anything I want to take a Blizzard at all. Except Night Knight here. I mean, this could take a Blizzard, but I'm not sure how many you could actually take, especially with spikes on the field. So you have 3 layers of spikes. I missed 2 very crucial Fire Blasts and lost my Chandelure, and I got frozen with my Chandelure as well. So, either way, went ahead. I was so close to going for Swords Dance. I am so glad I didn't, because if I did go for Swords Dance, Taunt would mess me up completely. But luckily for me, I did go for the Iron Head and kill off the Slushy right off the bat. So, very nice. Here I go, naming Pokemon my own Pokemon when I say the opponents. Either way, for some reason I went for a Reversal here. I was expecting her to do some damage to me, but I think overall it probably would have been a better move for me to go for Mega Horn off the bat. But I didn't. Hindsight's always 20/20, as I always say. And now you're at about 3rd health to Raikou. So now I said my good idea. My Lantern, knowing you are not going to do any electric attack on me unless you want to heal me up, by all means, feel free. Of course, that's not what happens. Instead, I go for Scald, and I actually burn, so some justice in my area. Alright, getting some justice here. Alright, I'm liking this. So I'm looking at this with Life Orb plus Burn plus Hail. One more turn of Raikou killing me means that you're going to kill yourself as well with Burn, Life Orb, and Hail. So Raikou out of the picture, very nice. It's a pretty big threat to my team, and it's gone. Very nice. Now I'm going to send in Beyblades, Let It Rip again. I'm going to send in Phenomenal and copy the Intimidate again. I think it's like probably the 3rd time we've seen this happen so far. And I intimidated Hitmontop. So now she's going to withdraw and send in Monster Inc., her Abomasnow, while I just go straight for the Recover to see if I could survive a close combat from the Hitmontop. Of course, we're not going to see that quite yet. Either way, I'm going to see how much a Tri-Attack could do against an Abomasnow. By the way, this Abomasnow seems very familiar, almost like one I made back in 4th gen. Let's see. Let's see what else it has. Leech Seed. All right, Leech Seed Blizzard is pretty much is pretty standard for a Abomasnow, right? I mean, it's pretty standard. I've seen it before. I'm hoping for a burn or paralysis. No such luck. No such luck at all. So I'm linking this Leech Seeded. All right. I'm gonna try going for another. I think I'm gonna go for recovery here. Actually, I go for recovery here, and now you're gonna intimidate me. I have no way of intimidating you. So I'm not going to stay in against him on top. That would be stupid because you have no intimidate and you're going to close combat me in the face. Yeah, I'm just going to switch out. Thanks. It's probably a better move. A much better move overall. Meanwhile, you get least seated. Not a big deal. I'm still at a decent amount of HP. And now I'm going to send my Virizion. Kill everyone. And this thing is trained full in defense and HP. So this thing is a pretty beast. He did like 130 damage to me. I think I could take that back with my Giga Drain. I do carry the Giga Drain on this thing. So Giga Drain plus damage to you, I'll be able to do some pretty good damage. Let's see how much health I'll be able to get back. Let's see. With the Giga Drain, I'm able to get back about 60 HP. And he does about 130 HP to me each time. But he pulls off a crit. So even if I could have stalled it out and won, no such luck. I get crit in the face again. That's, what, 4 hacks now, 2, let's see, a froze, 2 missed fire blasts, crit. Yeah, yes, this is super fun. Super fun! So now I intimidated again. It does go for close combat, however, I did go for recover this turn, because I wanted to see how well I could take a close combat. I take it pretty well, actually. So that means by recovering this damage here, I could overall win and outstall it, or just make it run out of close combat HP, basically. She realizes this at this point, and now she's gonna switch out and set an Abomasnow. Now, granted, I did go for recover again, which is the best play to go for, and I'm back at full health. So I'm in a pretty good position here. I mean, I have a possible small chance to win. I'm not sure how it's gonna play out. Let's see. Protect. Yes, that looks very, very familiar to an Abomasnow I made back in 4th Gen. One that I actually got a lot of compliments for. But either way, no big deal. Gonna go for that try attack and not quite dead yet. Luckily, some more justice for me on this department. She misses the Leech Seed. So that's probably gonna change things completely at this point. And you'll see why at the very end here. So I'm gonna get buffered by the hail again. And she goes to protect again. I was thinking maybe going for a cover in case she went, but I was thinking maybe she go for Leech Seed. So I decided not to go for recover instead, but she went for protect, and I'm kind of upset about that. Alright, now this is all going to depend on how much damage I can do to him on top after close combat, and if I can even survive close combat with no intimidate. Let's find out. Let's see what it takes me down to. It takes me down to about 43 HP, which means if I was leech seated and took any damage at all, or got leech seated at all, I would already be dead. Try attack is going to get out to just enough damage to where it's going to be buffered by a hail. It's going to go down. That's going to be good game.